lost last time out, but they've been playing better than 500 ball the last couple months. 5 wins in their last 8 games. Meanwhile, for the visiting Jets, they too were losers last week, so they're also hoping to get back in the win column.
Something's got to give in this one, right? Both teams want to start a new streak, and they both want it to be a victory. This should be a fun one.
Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway from the City Beautiful. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by the former Cal Bear, Aaron Rodgers.
And it'll be interesting to see pretty early in this one exactly where his head is, because the best quarterback shake-off performances like he had last week. Way too many interceptions. Didn't throw a touchdown pass. Team lost the game. Let's see if he can bounce back and get things going in the right direction.
He'll be trying to forget those 3 picks, as you noted. Right to the air is Rodgers. Unable to find out on Lazard. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The numbers in last week's ball game for Wilson. 4 catches, 62 yards.
And he was able to haul that pass in there, but he knows he's got a tough task ahead of him. This unit in the top 5 in the NFL against the pass. He's going to have to really work hard to get open.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 29-yard line. Now a play fake. Rodgers. He finds Wilson. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll run with Hall. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense, because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Zerline connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their 3rd-year quarterback.
I loved his quote during the week. If I were a defensive back, I would have wanted to play against me last week as well. He's trying to eliminate those turnovers, those interceptions, and get back on the positive side of the ledger for that touchdown pass.
Had 4 of those picks, led to the loss. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. They'll stay on the ground with Brooks. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. The numbers for Brooks a week ago. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
It's Young off play action, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Young. This is caught inside the 15. Given 35 yards there on the 3rd down conversion. Young going to give to Brooks. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Up the middle with Brooks here.
And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Young will set to throw.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Now it's Rodgers. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now Rodgers.
This pass out wide to Hall. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the 2nd quarter, as they've got it 2nd down and 12. Rodgers going to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and now we've got a 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers able to find the open man.
Man, come on, man. God damn, bro.
These
motherfuckers off the goddamn field.
And they'll get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of downs.
So.
To throw is Rodgers. This is Lazard with a catch out left. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Now Rodgers. And it's a fumble.
Man, come on, man. God damn, boy.
Not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from you.
And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Panthers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning to point.
And got his man complete. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Now a give to Brooks running right to the 36-yard line. Stop there. The Panthers at 6-5 now on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now Young. That is caught. And he doesn't quite make it. Taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Brooks is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10.
At their own 26. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Pass to Lazard, bringing it in on the crossing route.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Here's Rodgers.
Out right, he's got Ruckert.
His first catch, good for 9 and a first down. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
This to the sideline and over everybody, incomplete. No flags forthcoming, though. Maybe a break there. That looked like a clear throwaway to me. 2nd and 10.
Throwing now is Rodgers.
Throw out wide is incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And that one too wide and incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Carolina getting set to take the field. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Sauce Gardner picks it off.
And the return will stop right around the 25. So after the INT, it's Rodgers.
That one taken in by Corley.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Bryant. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Rodgers now to throw. And I think the ball's out. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. Rodgers to throw once more.
He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown.
A great effort there with touchdown number 8 on the year.
And the Jets will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead is now 14-10. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Panther offense going to see the ball one more time in this first half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room.
And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, Carolina. Deontay Johnson, 70 yards. And the Panthers are able to move back in front. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now 17-14. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And the Jets going to go on offense one last time in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Here's Rodgers to throw. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
There he goes, left side.
Still on his feet.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Garrett Wilson
in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Jets have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
1 second, all that remains.
Final play of the half, Young. Trying to lay one up deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
So past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46. The Panthers offense and Bryce Young headed back onto the field. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. From the 46, here's the 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Brooks.
And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory.
42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
They'll try and run here with Brooks.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Here's Young. They'll indeed go for it.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st.
A run out of the gun with Brooks.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. They'll run straight ahead with Brooks. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. Young off the play fake. Touchdown! And Xavier again. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Panthers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Jets offense and Aaron Rodgers getting set for their next drive. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back. Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first. Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area. He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. Past the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Jets have retaken a third-quarter lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And that will make this a 4-point game. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26. To throw, Young. Open here, Adam Thielen. Down the right sideline. And down to the 16-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 58 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Here's a handoff to Brooks running left. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. 2nd down and 8. They'll run right here with Brooks. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. But not much on that run, Charles. No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column. 3rd down, Young from the gun. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And the Jets are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going. And try to keep that lead. Exactly. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we play. Welcome back live to Orlando. It's Jet football as they've got the lead here, and we get set to begin quarter number 4.
third down. Here's Hall.
And not much there as he gets it up to about the 5-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's fourth down. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. That's taken inside his own 40. And call that an even 50 yards on the punt with 7 on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
The Panthers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
They run out of the gun with Brooks here.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Michael Clemens there to make the tackle. Behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 15.
Out of the gun, it's Young.
Got a man, that's Leggett. He's got room at the 30.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game. On 1st and 10, it's Brooks. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. 64 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
On the handoff, this is Brooks.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Now here's Young. And he's got it. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Jonathan Brooks.
He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Panthers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And that gives them a 3-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
And New York set to take the field.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter.
Now Rodgers. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. To throw, it's Rodgers. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney. Here's Thomas Morstead now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. fielded just inside the 30. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck.
And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Brooks to start the drive.
And that winds up a decent run, and it also takes us to the 2-minute warning.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. 2nd and 6. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Young to throw.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Young.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
Here's a handoff to Brooks. And he will have a Panther 1st down. And it is celebration time on that sideline, and they've earned it. On the ground, here's Brooks.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
So with your team leading in the 4th quarter, you know you've got to run the football. They know you've got to run the football. Sometimes that means there's nowhere to run the football.
They'll stay on the ground with Brooks.
And he gets it down to the 32. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. That last run going to put him over 100 yards for the ball game.
So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the